From KSAT12, the news at noon starts right now.
New at noon, a man is dead after a fire ripped through a home in South Bexar County. We're told 10 people were inside at the time. 9
of them were able to get out safely after waking up to fire alarms just blaring this morning. It happened around 6:30 on Hardy Road, not far from I-37. Crews arrived to find flames. They ended up battling that fire for about 4 hours. We were told part of the reason it was so hard to get under control is because the home had a lot of clutter.
It was difficult because inside of the home there was a lot of clutter, and clutter makes firefighting efforts not only difficult, but it makes it dangerous for the firefighters, because as you may imagine, the clutter maintains heat, keeps embers. Sometimes when firefighters move whatever's on the ground, it flares up again. So it's very dangerous, and these guys had to work very hard.
And at one point, crews tried to break through a wall to get inside the house. However, because of all that mess, they weren't able to do it. One of the 9 people who made it out did have some minor injuries. They're being treated for burns on their hand, and a dog was also hurt.
2 people ran away after a shooting at North Star Mall. Apparently, they are still on the run.
San Antonio police working to track down the couple connected to the shooting of a loss prevention officer at the Macy's store.
As Katrina Weber tells us, shoppers, meanwhile, are wondering if they're safe.
It was not your typical scary sight on Halloween night, but one that still has some people fearful today. San Antonio police swarmed North Star Mall after a shooting inside the Macy's store around 8 last night. Police say a 29-year-old store loss prevention officer was shot in the leg after trying to stop 2 shoplifters.
It happens everywhere, but it's unfortunate that, people's lives are in jeopardy just to shop at the mall. And
Andrea Hatcher was surprised to hear the news this morning, the 3rd time in recent months that gunshots rang out inside the mall. In June, 33-year-old Adam Glass was shot and killed while getting a haircut there. Then the following month, police say 2 people shot out a glass door after committing a robbery. In this latest case, the wounded worker was taken to a hospital and is expected to be okay.
It's kind of weird for a 3rd time in a row.
A spokeswoman for North Star's parent company told me what happened here last night and in the recent past were isolated incidents. When I asked whether they plan to do anything differently, such as adding metal detectors, she told me that security is something that they're always reviewing and evaluating.
Need to check on for sure, make sure everyone's safe when they go in there, but
we can't even go to the mall and shop anymore.
Safety also is on some shoppers' minds now, and they say they're debating whether to visit the mall again. Katrina Weber, KSAT 12 News.
We also emailed Macy's corporate office about the shooting last night. We are still waiting for a response from them.
Get ready for the warm-up. Here we go. Very cold, though, this morning. There were some, ice warnings.
Yes, we even had some reports of frost out in Del Rio and then closer to the New Braunfels area as well. We are well on our way to a pleasant afternoon with plenty of sunshine, but this all follows what was a very cold morning. As expected, especially north and west of San Antonio, we did have a few areas that managed to drop down briefly to that 32-degree freezing threshold, specifically over in Hondo, as well as the Bernie area, stretching up to Kerrville as well. For us here in Bexar County, at least most of Bexar County, upper 30s and low 40s are what we saw very early this morning. But you can see plenty of blue skies right now, helping those temperatures warm up very efficiently. We're in the low to even mid 50s right now. This lunchtime hour, we're still going to see plenty of sunshine throughout the remainder of this Wednesday. 61 at 3 o'clock. We've got a forecast high around 63 by 5 p.m. Winds out of the northeast at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So today is going to be a beautiful day for the start of this month of November. But as we look ahead to the remainder of the work week and especially into this weekend, we're going to start to see a gradual warming trend take shape, and the humidity eventually is going to build back into the region as well. But other than that, a pretty calm weather pattern takes over, staying dry, no notable rain chances. So we'll go a little bit more in depth about this setup coming up here in just a few minutes, guys.
Thank you, Mia. Right now, the Bexar County Sheriff's Office asking for your help. They need to find this little girl. 13-year-old Zoe Marie Ramos has been missing for the past 2 weeks. She has brown eyes and brown hair with red highlights, and she was last seen wearing a black hoodie and blue jeans. If you know anything that can help lead to finding her, you're being asked to call the BCSO at the number on your screen. It is 210-335-6000.
A pair of teens charged in a deadly 2022 shooting are behind bars again after they cut off their ankle monitors. 17-year-old Isaac Gonzalez and an unnamed 15-year-old were each arrested a year ago after Bexar County deputies say they fired more than 100 gunshots into a far west side home. They ended up killing a woman that lived there and injuring another woman inside that home. Deputies say the teens targeted the wrong house and were arrested shortly after and given ankle monitors. Recently, both of them had been on the run after cutting those monitors off and were arrested within last week. Both face murder charges.
A hearing for a man accused of killing a 5-year-old boy sets his trial date, but it also is bringing up some serious issues for the Bexar County DA's office. Daniel Garcia's new defense attorney is demanding all communications between prosecutors and his clients regarding a potential plea deal that the state today maintains was never mentioned. Garcia charged with murder, but the mother of Dominic Aguilar Acevedo only faces injury to a child charges. Back in 2021, the child's body was found in a Colorado ravine months after he was killed. Garcia's trial now scheduled for May 3rd. The victim's mother, Nicole Aguilar, is scheduled to go on trial in this case in February, and the next hearing on the case is scheduled for November 30th.
There is 1 week to go in the latest special session in Austin. The Texas legislature is officially on the clock to complete Governor Abbott's agenda, including a deal on school vouchers. The governor said he, quote, reached an agreement with House leaders. According to the Texas Tribune, the governor's deal would provide about $10,400 per student for educational expenses, including private school tuition. All Texas children would be eligible. The deal also reportedly includes funding for teacher pay raises in public schools. School voucher bills have been filed in both the House and the Senate. However, vouchers have yet to make it to the House committee. They also face opposition from both House Democrats and some Republicans.
KSAT and our community partners want to remind you it is time to roll up your sleeves and get a flu shot. There's one more chance for you to get a free vaccine, and it's courtesy of Bexar County and University Health. It's Saturday, November 4th. This Saturday, it's from 8 a.m. until noon. If you want to register, you can head over to KSATcommunity.com.
It wasn't pretty, but the Spurs put together a pretty exciting comeback for a solid road win in Phoenix last night. We've got the highlights for you coming up.
The Rafah border crossing opening to people for the first time since October 7th. I'm Inez de la Quatera in Jerusalem, and I'll have all the latest coming up.
Injured and or dual citizens of Gaza are flooding into Egypt today, the result of a new deal brokered by Qatar. Egypt and Hamas agreed to these limited evacuations, but only for those two groups, not the general population.
This as Israel's ground incursion in Gaza continues amid criticism of growing civilian casualties. ABC's Inez de la Quatera reports from Jerusalem.
Ambulances carrying injured Palestinians entering Egypt through the just opened Rafah border crossing. The Palestinian Red Crescent says more than 80 seriously wounded people allowed to leave Gaza for medical treatment. Egypt ordered its hospitals to prepare to take in dozens of wounded people from Gaza for treatment, and just miles from the border, a new field hospital set up to treat the injured. The Hamas-run Palestinian Border Authority is also letting some foreign passport holders leave Gaza. Hundreds had gathered at the crossing but had not been allowed out until today due to disagreements among Egypt, Israel, and Hamas. And more aid trucks went the other way at the crossing, carrying much-needed food, water, and medicine.
We're continuing to try to increase the number that make it through Rafah every day, so we have sustained deliveries of humanitarian assistance.
People in Gaza still reeling after an Israeli airstrike on Gaza's largest refugee camp. At least 52 people killed, according to the Hamas-run health ministry. This man says he lost 15 members of his family. Israel's defense forces say they were targeting and successfully killed a top Hamas commander who played a major role in planning the October 7th attack that killed 1,400 people in Israel. The IDF claims that Hamas is using civilians as human shields. The death toll in Gaza now over 8,500, according to the Hamas-run Palestinian Health Ministry. This morning, Israeli forces moving deeper into Gaza, releasing footage showing its troops on the ground battling Hamas fighters. The Israeli military announcing more than 10 soldiers have now been killed in action.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken announcing plans to return to Israel on Friday for continued talks with Israeli leaders about the Hamas war. Inez de la Cuetara, ABC News, Jerusalem.
Outside with live cam, look at those skies. Look at that, and look at that temperature. After this summer, this is absolutely right up our alley.
It is gorgeous. It was cold this morning and it is still a little chilly, especially when you're in the shade. But if you're out in the sunshine already this lunchtime hour, it's feeling pretty good out there. Unfortunately, no rain is expected today and really over the next 7 days. Here's a look at the aquifer level 4. This Wednesday, no change, 635.9 the reading. Not too bad of a pollen count to kick off the new month. Mold's the only allergen present and they are low. We are going to talk about this calmer weather pattern and gradually warming temperatures. That's set up after the break.
November 1st, it is Day of the Dead. Wearing my black in honor.
There you go. And the question is, did Mike and Fiona survive Halloween last night? That's
Who done
the
it?
first question.
I want to know who done it.
Who did it?
Who did it?
Yeah.
Did you watch the end?
I was working. I couldn't see the end.
It's okay.
You'll have to go online and check that out. But
Zach, aren't you going to see it again on Friday?
Are we? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get to the topic at hand. Of course, November 1st, as you mentioned, Dia de los Muertos, and a local boutique is going to talk about how you can decorate your altar, and they're going to be at a big event coming up at a local restaurant. Going to tell you all about that as well.
Yes, so scan that QR code and let us know how you honor and remember your loved ones, and share your photos of your ofrendas if you have it.
Yes, indeed.
Great idea. Thank you, guys.
Love that. All right, it's a beautiful day. What else needs to be said?
Just walk outside.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it, right? Yes.
We needed this.
We really did. Low humidity, a cool, crisp
Yeah.
feel the second you step outdoors. It is a beautiful fall day across South Central Texas. Here's a look at temperatures right now. If you are fixing to step out, you can see we are warming nicely thanks to the dry air in place, plenty of sunshine, light winds for the most part. Right now, we are in the low to mid 50s in and around the San Antonio area, 54 in Converse, 57 in Castroville, 53 in Comfort, and 51 right now over in Canyon Lake. Now, one of the reasons why it was able to get so cold this morning, but it also is going to be able to warm up a little bit more efficiently this afternoon. Yes, because of those slightly calmer winds, clear skies, and also drier air. This is a look at the dew points, which is how we measure the moisture in the atmosphere. You can see they're in the upper 20s and low 30s, very much in that dry category. And really, we're still expecting low humidity for the most part tomorrow. But as we head into Friday and even more so the upcoming weekend, we're going to start to see a little bit more of that moisture return into South Central Texas. And this is why we've got an area of high pressure anchored off to our northeast right now. You can see it is keeping the Lone Star State quiet this Wednesday. But what's going to happen, especially over the next 24 to 48 hours, that's going to shift eastward. And with where we are positioned in relation to that high pressure system, our winds here at the surface then flip in from the southeast. So that opens the door for Gulf moisture to pump back into the region. You can see those dew points are going to start to rise throughout the day on Friday, but really into Saturday morning. That's when I think you'll notice a little bit more of that mugginess in the air. And that also is what's going to affect our morning low temperatures. We're talking about this gradual warming trend. Tomorrow, still cold. cold, around 40 degrees. That's the current forecast low for us here in San Antonio. We will monitor portions of the hill country to see if they can briefly dip down into the mid 30s, maybe close to 32 degrees briefly yet again. As of right now, a good idea to bring the pets inside and keep your sensitive vegetation inside just to be safe. But after that, we're already in the mid 50s for us here in San Antonio Friday morning, and then closing in on the 60s as we head into this weekend and into the beginning of next week as well. For context, that low temperature in the 60s, that's where our high temperature is going to be this afternoon. 59 degrees expected at 2 p.m. There's that forecast high around 63 in the Alamo City by about 4 to 5. If you are stepping out for any Wednesday evening activities, take the jacket with you, because with clear skies in place, after the sun goes down, those temperatures are going to quickly fall through the 50s and eventually into the 40s later on tonight. But here's a look at those forecast highs in and around the San Antonio area this afternoon. 64 in Pleasanton, 62 out east in Seguin, 64 in Uvalde, and 62 over in Utopia. Not just our morning lows, though, that are going to start to warm. Also those afternoon highs near 67 tomorrow, 74 on Friday, and then we start to see those high temperatures climb back into the low 80s this weekend as well. Unfortunately, no notable rain chances in the forecast. It is going to be a pretty calm weather pattern, at least over the next 7 days. I'll leave you with this. We have gotten a ton of awesome trick-or-treat costume photos into KSAT Connect. I believe this is Hedwig from Harry Potter, the cutest Hedwig I have ever seen.
Oh yeah, the pictures we're getting in are awesome. You gotta go check it out.
Amazing. KSAT.com/connect is where you can look at all those.
That's just flat out cute. That'll make your day.
Yep.
This might make your day too if you're a Spurs fan. The long reach of Wemby. Wait till you see how he gets this rebound coming up. We got that for you. And the World Series could end tonight. Coming up. Hey, San Antonio Spurs in Phoenix last night for two of back-to-back games against the Suns in the silver and black. Kevin Durant, one of the players Victor Wembanyama has paid attention to over the years. Victor blows by KD, switches hands, the slam dunk plus the foul. Here's again, just blows right by the veteran. Switch, and one more time. Look at that. Just whoop. See you later. And the switch and the jam. The Spurs struggled in the first half, though. They were down 63-45 at halftime. Got it down to 20 in the third. Trey Jones to Keldon Johnson with the three to cut it down to in the fourth. And here we go. On the break, turned it up. Wemby with the block at one end, and then the finish at the other end from Vassell. And then here's Vassell for the three. No, but did you see that rebound? Look how far. And then the flip up. What? That's like two great things in one play. The great reach for the rebound. He just flips it up. That's how close he is to the basket. That's what happens when you're 7-5. Under 10 seconds to play. Wemby with the follow right there. And then here comes the inbound. It goes to Kevin Durant. And look at Keldon Johnson. Go, give me that. Let me make that. And that's a win right there. Now, after the game, the Spurs win it 115-114. Keldon Johnson said he was just trying to make a play when they ripped the ball from KD. There's that final KD shot that he missed it. And then, of course, the Suns coach, Frank Vogel, said on the play that KD got hacked. That's what happens when you lose by your 20-point lead. They start coming up with all kinds of reasons why it happened. All right, so looking ahead, the road trip continues. They stay in Phoenix, enjoy a little day today, and then tomorrow night, it's the Suns again at 9 o'clock. Then they come home and take on Toronto on Sunday, a little one-game home trip. Hey, right before Game 4 of the World Series, Dallas Garcia and Max Scherzer removed from the Rangers roster due to injury sustained in Game 3. Rangers have a lot of other guys, though, who can hit. The Rangers came out guns blazing over the Arizona Diamondbacks last night, taking commanding lead, and it's early in the second inning. They scored 5 in the second. San Antonio's Josh Jung, the first run of the game on a wild pitch. They scored 5 in the third. Then had another. They ended up winning 11-7. So here's your final once again. And that means that Texas leads the series 3-1, a win in Arizona. They win every road game in the playoffs, and they win the World Series if they can pull it off tonight against the Diamondbacks. Jared Johnson, head football coach of Clemens, and David Sines, head coach of Steele, preparing their athletes for one of San Antonio's best all-time rivalries at the Battle of the 3009, kicking off tonight at Linhoff Stadium. Not only is it a huge rivalry, it's an important game for 4-5 Clemens, who is sitting in third place above Johnson in the District 27 6A standings.
It's like a mini Super Bowl for the community, you know, two teams within a 3-mile radius, you know, coming together, seeing who's really the best team that owns this field right here.
This game's huge. It's a huge game. It's always a fun game, fun rivalry, something special, you know. They're a few miles down the road, something special.
Win Thursday, you're in. So that's been our motivation. You know, if you don't win Thursday, you got to hope some other things happen to get in the playoffs. So, you know, right now we control destiny.
I like when he says, who owns this field right here? On the other side, Steele, top district 27-6A. They're 8-1 overall, entering the final week of the regular season.
It's been a great season. I've played with these guys for a long time, and we're doing really good. And like I said, I've played with these seniors since they were like 12 years old, so it's kind of cool like playing with them again, and it's a good year.
You don't want to get too far ahead of yourself because, you know, always got to stay humble no matter what because, you know, if you have a big head, then, like, bad things can happen, no matter, you know, because, you know, staying humble is the most important thing because, you know, you don't want to disrespect or, like, look down to your opponent.
Yeah, this is the definition of a neighborhood rivalry. So that kicks off tonight at 7 o'clock, Linhoff Stadium. You know that place is going to be packed, too. It's going to be a lot of fun. And it feels like football weather, finally.
Yeah.
Last week of the regular season, and it finally feels like football weather.
Really does.
Here we go.
All right, supply chain issues may not be a major concern as you get ready for your Thanksgiving, but you might face a hurdle at the checkout line. It's rising prices, how you can keep costs down at the grocery store this holiday season.